we starting?
All right.
Wait, are we starting? Are we starting?
Okay, moving on.
Are we starting genuinely?
Yes, genuinely, we're starting.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Why would we not be
Because
starting?
you're doing an off-air bit.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
You're special.
That I am.
Yeah, you enjoyed sleeping in your own bed?
I did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
Better than the homeless encampments I've been sleeping at for most of the time.
It was funny. My parents were like, so what does Cameron eat? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, well, he didn't really eat much of the food. I was like, oh, he went home for dinner.
I felt so okay. Here's my thing. He said, "Feel free," and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then I realized if I had eaten as much as I wanted, I would have eaten you guys out of house and home, and I would have felt really bad about it because that would have been like a lot of food.
No, that's okay. That was kind of the expectation.
Oh well.
As in, they were like severely, like very surprised of how much food we still had. They're like, wow, we don't have to like immediately go get groceries.
See, I was trying to do a nice thing.
Yeah, but like,
I ate mostly open baked chips. I don't know if you saw the Welch's fruit snack box. That shit was almost out.
yeah, I mean, I knew that was happening.
Yeah, but I didn't eat the Cheetos. I did not eat the Cheetos like I said I would.
I saw that.
Because
It's funny because you're like, oh, those Cheeto minis, and then we got to Mexico, and I was like, yeah, we brought these chips. I'm like, oh, those were for the trip. I told Cameron he could have. Because I didn't know how many of them they brought.
Yeah.
So I was like, it'd be really funny if you showed me like, I'm gonna eat all these freaking Cheetos, and they were all gone. Which, yeah.
But I didn't even touch them. Because my thing was I didn't want to eat anything sealed. If it was sealed, I'm like, they'll have this when they get back. I don't want to touch it.
Oh, yeah, that's fun. No, literally the expectation was everything was fair game for you.
Oh, well. I'll know for next time now.
Yeah.
I was like, because like looking at stuff, I'm like, I could prop that open. But then if it goes stale and bad, I'll feel real bad that I ate it even. Oh. Hey, Mom, what's for dinner? Just went home.
No.
But-
That's okay. Because I haven't clued in Cameron was house sitting while I was in Mexico.
I was here this entire time.
Yeah.
Watching the dogs. Getting upset when the dogs woke me up. Getting upset when the dogs would bark in my face. It's a fun time. It was a fun time. But before we talk about the trip, I would just like to say I got some notes actually from my wonderful, beautiful girlfriend Kaylee.
Okay.
About the podcast.
Oh, okay.
First thing.
I love criticism.
I love it too. First thing.
Yeah.
His name wasn't T-Dog. It's Travis Kelce, who's dating Taylor Swift. She wanted to make that a point.
Did you say T-Dog?
I said T-Dog at one point.
Oh.
I was trying to remember his name. I was like, what's the guy that's dating Taylor Swift? What, T-Dog or something?
Oh, I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, well, she didn't. She brought that up. So, Travis Kelce.
Sorry, so she listens with like a notepad, so she takes notes?
Yep.
Wow. I love dedicated fans.
Second one, I need to stop yawning so much.
Yeah, you do.
I yawn way too much.
Mm-hmm.
See, he's coming on again. Fuck. The more I talk about yawning, the more I yawn. It's not I'm bored. I'm always in a state of fatigue. And third thing, most importantly,
Yeah.
I think you pointed this out to me too. I gotta stop moving the mic
Okay.
because it makes too much noise.
Okay, wow. That's perfect.
So
I thought this was going to be like notes about us, but it really just seems like notes
no,
about
it's
you.
Bobby.
It's just notes on you.
It's just me.
Yeah, we had to talk about this. The big difference when I go back and I edit it is I spend like the podcast with the mic right here, so I'm like talking consistently, and you'll be like, yeah, like I can't, and like I think you spend more of the podcast without the mic pointed at your face than you do actually pointing at your face.
Well,
You're doing it again, son of a bitch.
That was on purpose.
No, it's like it's funny because when you like, it's just really funny because I feel like you were on the tech team, so you knew about how frustrating it was for people not to have the mics in the right place.
Yeah.
And then you do the same friggin' thing.
I'm gonna put you in a little secret. My tech team experience was mainly me just trying to get out of fucking chapel. I was on my phone all day long in that chapel.
Oh, I know. I snuck up there with you guys.
Oh yeah, you did.
You guys would smuggle me in and I'd sit on the floor and play Clash of Clans because if I sat up, someone would see me.
Yeah. God, that tech booth was so fun. I loved it. 3 years I reigned supreme with Henry. That was insane. They just never questioned us.
Yeah, you guys had an unprecedented amount of power.
That was what. Also, too, real quick, could we not have figured out a better way to do those slides? So.
Oh yeah.
So for those who don't know, like We grew up in a Christian school, and we had a chapel, and we had worship bands. And they would have like a certain set list that we would have to pull up, so certain songs we'd have to grab. And it was so funny because most of the time you think it'd be like a music video.
Cameron, turn the mic like this.
It's better. Is this better?
That is better.
Sorry. Is this better? Is better? Yeah. Still good? Still good?
That's better. Yeah, now you can.
So, you'd think it'd be like a music video, right?
Mhm.
Where it's just you click play and it would like play and then they would sing.
Yeah.
And you just have to kind of make sure that they're kind of going on track. But that's not how we fucking did it. They gave us individual slides that we had to click. So that like when we had to know what part of the songs to click.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I think it was the most unoptimized way to do it. Especially when they're like, you know what, guys? I feel in the Lord's Spirit today.
Yeah.
I want to go through another verse. And we're like, fuck, off script.
Yeah,
fuck,
that
fuck,
was my
fuck.
favorite thing. We'd be like, you know what, guys? Let's bring it back to verse 2 of the song. I want to run this through again. I feel like you guys were really gonna get the message. Let's do it again.
I'm really feeling the Lord speaking to me. Oh, great. I'm like, fuck, shit, goddamn. And I'm like trying to figure it out. It was horrible. It was the most unorganized shit ever.
No,
I
I get
hated
that.
that tech booth.
That's fair.
It was a wild taste.
But I guess moral of the story: hold the mic properly.
Hold the mic properly. Moral of the story.
Yeah.
Moral of the story.
I hope that next week you don't come back with notes on you.
No, hopefully not. I'm not doing that all the time.
Exactly. Yeah, just kind of see that. You were actually the only reason I looked into buying new mics. Considering I bought these mics because they're like better quality and better for the podcast. Because with the old ones, you were even worse because you'd sit there and you'd play with the freaking screw on the side, which would then echo up into the mic. So we'd hear the. And then you like loosen to the point where they flop. Then you go shit. And so I got these new mics and I'm like, wow, these are way better.
That was some good season 1 shit, man. That was some good season 1 shit.
And I thought like these mics would be so much better. It's much easier. You know, it's really easy to just talk into the mic.
I find a way, man. I find a way.
And since we got started again, I've looked into getting new mics that you don't put your hands on.
Oh, brother, my hands will be on them.
That we place in the position, and that's how it is. There's no touching the mics.
You know how that happened?
Yeah.
Okay, you got the mic up here, right?
Yeah.
And it's so it's like right here, and then I'd be like, all right, so here's the thing. All right, so like what I'm saying.
See, but I think the thing is, if it wasn't in your hands,
I wouldn't.
When you
so
do gesturing and stuff, you would still be kind of within it because it would still be pointing at your face.
Yeah.
When you gesture, you gesture.
I do speak with my hands.
Yeah, you turn the mic away from you.
Yeah.
So at least if the mic was still pointing at you, if you were gesturing and everything, it would still catch you.
I'm actually now like so hyper fixated on not moving my shit. Hyper fixated, not the right word.
Let's see it. Let's see how that goes for this episode.
We'll see. I'm trying to like keep it in my.
Anyways, yeah. So let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
But Cameron's house visiting for me last week while I was in Mexico with my family.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about Mexico?
Sure. It was a lot of fun. If you guys can't hear, I'm sick. I've had this cold for like a month now.
Damn. You did not hock to and spit on that thing, did you?
No, I've done nothing but hock to
And spit on that thing?
Yeah, it just keeps coming out of me.
But Helly Welsh, we know you're in a lot of hot water. We would love to be on your podcast. We'd love to be on Talk to
But yeah, no, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
I was just feeling better right before we left.
Yeah.
I was like, this is fantastic. I have like a little bit of a cough, but I'm good. And then like the day before we left, I was like, the cough's gone. Guys, I'm healed. I'm not sick anymore. This is gonna be the best.
Praise be.
Woke up that morning to go. Cough, stuffed nose, headache. I was like, you're joking. Got on the plane and we because it was like an early ass flight. Because we left at.
Oh, is this when you're leaving?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, early. 6 p.m. is not early, Liam. I thought you were talking about your way home. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Going down there.
Yeah, you guys left really early.
Yeah, well, because we our flight was at 10 a.m., so we had to be at the airport early.
Mm-hmm.
Which glad we did because we sat on the runway for like an hour.
Really?
We were like delayed an hour.
Wow.
Before we actually took off, I was like, oh wow. And a little
foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. So we took Sunwing. Can put that out there. Think that's the only time we're taking Sunwing.
Yep.
But we get there and I'm like, okay, like I don't feel great. But I had packed cold meds. Abby packed cold meds. My mother packed cold meds.
Did you
I'm
get stopped at the airport for pills?
I had some. Abby had some, and my mother had some. So I was like, I think with everything we have, I'll be fine. And I was popping them, and so we get there. I'm
Popping
like,
pills in Mexico.
we get into the airport. It's fine. We go to Chili's for breakfast. I was gonna get the trip because that's the only Chili's in Calgary. Is the one in the airport.
Yeah.
And so I've been seeing like for months, TikToks of people trying the triple dipper appetizer, where it's like the chunks of like the mozzarella sticks.
Okay.
That took me too long. It's like mozzarella sticks, chicken crispers, and spring rolls or something.
Okay.
They're supposed to be really good, and I was like, I want this. Like, I don't go to Chili's, and everyone was like, "You're not getting that, Liam. Why? You're gonna feel so gross with all that grease. Get breakfast." So I didn't get my triple dipper. I was really excited.
You should get the triple dipper.
Yeah, I was really excited, but whatever. We do all that, get on the plane, and we sit there for an hour. I'm like, oh, why the frick are we not moving? Get up.
Another plane crash.
This is before the plane crash.
Oh shit! This is before. Damn.
We take off and everything, and I'm vibing, and Abby and I are watching this true crime series on our iPad, and so we got an AirPod in, and then like an earplug in. I'm like, this is great. This feels great. Get up in the air, and I take it off because they come by for the like drink service and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, I cannot freaking hear. So I'm like, okay, so I equalize. I'm like, that did not feel great, but whatever, we're done. Do all that, land in Mexico. It's a weird ass airport because we're going. We're like, oh, are we about to like get on the stairs to walk down out of the airplane to walk to the airport? Because there were so many planes just sitting there. I was like, oh, we're walking to the. Oh, I thought this was like a big airport, and then we pulled up. We got our stuff and everything, and I was like, I cannot hear anything in my right ear. Like nothing I can do is equalizing it, and it wasn't just like pain or anything. I just was deaf, and so we're like walking around, and they keep making me be in the front of the group. I'm like, guys, I can't talk to any person. I cannot understand what they're saying. If they're speaking English with an accent, I can't even understand you guys, and you guys don't have accents. Please don't make me talk. And so we get there, we go through the massive line in the first place. Go through and go, wow, that was really easy customs. Wait for baggage, and this guy comes around, he's handing declarations out. We're like, oh no, we already went through customs. He goes, no, that was immigration. You're going to customs. I'm like, oh, I'm really glad we're a Canadian because they've put all these new measures that Americans have to do.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Tell me some.
So apparently Americans all need visas to go to Mexico. Yeah. They weren't allowed to use the digital, like custom machines, because pretty much if you were 18 plus and from like a dozen countries, you could use the digital custom machines. We couldn't because Cal's not 18.
Oh, okay.
But they had blocked off the American flag in all of them, so you could, like, Americans couldn't use it. They had to go to the physical customs.
Wow.
But we get through all that. I'm like, okay, wow, that's awesome. And on the flight, they're like, okay, this is a Sunwing flight. You guys are going outside. Like, once you clear customs, walk outside. Don't stop in the lobby because it's all timeshare people. And go right outside. Walk to the buses where you can find your Sunwing representative to figure out what bus you're on. Because it was like a vacation package. So it was like flight and then bus to the resort and then the resort. So it was all in one.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, so it was nice. It made it really easy. I'm like, okay, great. So you get off, you go through customs, and you're like, oh, like the people standing in the middle of the lobby area are the timeshare people. But the people on the side, like behind the desks, they're not. Because they're also wearing like the orange shirts that Sunwing people do. Every single person in the lobby is a fucking timeshare person. Because the one guy goes, are you guys here with the Sunwing? We're like, yeah. And he's like, oh, okay, you're going to go to stop 9 or 10 outside. That's where your representative is going to be. Let me get you out there. It takes us like through. I'm like, okay, sick. This is awesome. Start walking through, and another guy goes, Sunwing? And we're like, yeah. And he goes and starts talking. And he's like, yeah, like, do you guys know like the beach and everything? Because the beach out front of the resort wasn't swimmable. So he gives us the map, starts talking about all this stuff. Like, this is great. And then right as he finished that, he goes, so you guys been to Cabo before? I'm like, oh no, like first time actually staying here. We've like visited on cruises. And he goes, it's a great place. Would you guys want to come back? because we can look at some great timeshare options. And I was like, oh, you fucker, you're pretending to be with Sunwing. And that was when it clicked. And I was like, every single one of these people are Sunwing or are timeshare people.
They're all Sunwing. They're all fuck.
All of them are freaking timeshare people. All of them, they're just wearing. Because I was like, oh, it's not just that they don't have like branded shirts. They're just wearing orange shirts because that's what the color related to Sunwing is.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you guys are just all like scummy people. So we're like, oh, we're leaving. Walk outside. Go find it.
Did they give you the right information though? Did they give you like?
Yeah. So they were giving the right information. That's the thing is they were giving the right information, and then when you start like trusting the thing, they're actually with like Sunwing and like actually helping you out. That's when they hit you with it.
That's
the first guy though. He fumbled us. He literally just gave us the right information and sent us on our way. But they're
what if that guy was actually Sunwing? He's
that'd
like
be crazy.
That's the only guy that's Sunwing.
Like that, but like because we were walking by and like everyone would do a spiel and then they would suddenly slip in the timeshare thing. I was like, oh, you're all freaking timeshare people.
Wow.
And this is like I'm deaf in one ear right now. I'm like, oh, we gotta go, guys, because they also said you need to be out on the bus. If you get stuck with timeshare people and the bus leaves, they are not waiting for you. So if you miss it because you were talking to timeshare people, you have to find your own way to the resort. And so we're like, we got to go. We get out there, join the line, get onto our bus. We're like, hey, this is sick. And I'm freaking exhausted. So we get on the bus and the guy goes...
the timeshare guy was the bus driver?
No, he was actually... The bus driver guy's really nice.
Okay.
So they come by and they're like, okay, like anybody want a beer? Because there's different laws in Mexico. You can drink if you're not the driver.
Okay.
So he's just like,
what's the age limit on that?
Like drinking?
Yeah,
18.
It's 18 like us.
Yeah, it's 18. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're opening coolers.
So Cal couldn't have one.
They're like, okay, like anybody want beers? And the people are ordering beers. So he's just opening a cooler and giving out beers. And so it was us in like 3 of the back seats, and then there was another group of 6. And so I passed out on the drive. I was just like so exhausted. My ear was bothering me so much. So like that just like drains you. Wake up, and they're like the other guys are like slurring their words, and I was like, yeah, they've had like 23 beers between them. And I was like, there's 6 of them. She goes, yeah, the 2 over there, the girls aren't drinking. I was like, holy shit. She was like, yeah, they would just double fist them. They would order 2 and just double fist and drink both. And I was like, that is crazy.
Damn.
Get to the resort. It was super easy check-in. Like so fast. Get our stuff, and then we do the hike across the resort. The resort, super nice.
Oh, yeah.
Really nice. And yeah, I'm not gonna go like super into detail about it. But it was really nice.
But he did skinny dip.
No. Get to the room.
He did. I saw the pictures.
The room, crazy hot. Because also, remember, we left Calgary, so I'm in sweatpants and a long sleeve.
Yeah.
So I'm...
Because you left when it was cold, too, yeah.
Well, yeah, because early that morning it was cold. So I made the decision not to bring a hoodie. Because I'm like, I won't need the hoodie. I will die with it. I will suffer in the cold and get there. But I, like, sweat as is. I made the mistake of wearing all gray. So we get there, and I'm like, holy fuck, guys. We get to the rooms, and I'm like, okay, this is great. The room is 23 degrees inside.
Yeesh.
My house is usually sitting at like 18.
Damn.
So I was like, oh my god. So I pump it all up before I even realize know how to do everything. I'm like, turn it on cool, turn the fan on high, turn it down to 18 degrees as low as it'll go. Please. I go and turn on the fan, and I'm like, okay, let's air out the room. And so I open the sliding door, and everything stops. I'm like, what? So I shut the door and it starts again, and I look at it. Pretty much they have it so if you open the door, it turns off the AC system. So you close the door, it turns back on. I'm like, okay, we'll keep it like this. Really nice room.
Well,
it was 2 like doubles. It was like the same as my bed, so it was like a single. A couch, a TV, and then a really nice bathroom.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it was a really nice room, and when we actually got like cold in there, oh, that was nice to be in, because it was so hot outside that like stepping into the cold room was nice.
Nice.
And then it's an all inclusive, so we have a mini bar, all included, and then we have, I think Abby got pictures. I didn't grab any.
Okay.
4 massive bottles of alcohol on dispensers, so you just like you can just drink in your room. Like you just make your drinks every 2 days. They refill everything.
Wow.
So we do all that. and kind of get ourselves acquainted with the resort. Like we go to the buffet for dinner. It was so much better than, because I've been to an all-inclusive in Cuba and then all-inclusive in Mexico. The food was actually so good in Mexico.
Nice.
Yeah, like it was fantastic.
Also, sorry, I gotta stop you for 1 second. I just gotta I just gotta acknowledge Coco's at the door. Should we do something about that? I can hear her.
No.
Just ignore her.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just wants to come in and knock stuff around.
That sounds like Coco.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just want to acknowledge that.
No, it's okay.
I've
noticed.
Yeah. Anyways, food really good.
Food really good.
Mm.
The buffet was actually surprisingly like really solid.
Surprisingly. What? You didn't think Mexicans had good food?
No, but it's an all-inclusive buffet.
You thought Mexico didn't have great cuisine? Wow.
No, but it's an all-inclusive buffet where they pump food out constantly.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you can never tell how good the food is going to be.
Mm.
It was like really solid.
Wow.
Yeah, really good.
But you said you didn't like the eggs.
I don't know. I never got with the eggs. And that's because honestly, partially they were pumping them out so fast that they were coming out like a little bit raw. Like they weren't as dry as like I usually do my eggs.
Mm.
So they're coming out like really wet, and I was like, that's just not my thing.
Mm.
We did all that, and then they did parties. It's like a club in the party pool.
Okay.
And so they did a neon party, which was the night we came.
Mm.
And we're like, okay, let's just go get acquainted with the property, like see what the party's like. Exotic dancers. So they have like raised pedestals and like not cages but like rails all around.
Mm.
And it's people just like like exotic dancers. Like at first we looked and we're like, holy, are there strippers? Because it's an 18 plus event.
Mm.
Not strippers.
Man, Cal just was not having a good time, was he? Damn.
But like, oh wow, like I was like, I am not feeling this because I don't like clubbing.
Mm.
I was like, this looks like a club, like that's not giving me my vibe. Like I do not want to go.
Yeah.
Went and found the water slides, and then we're like, okay, let's go back to the room and just like chill. Like I'm tired. So we go back, we hang out, have a great time, and just like vibe by the pool. Like we'd spend like 6 hours at the pool. Which was really good. And there was like a bunch of different pools. There was the one by our room, which was like an infinity pool looking over the ocean, and then there was one by the main buffet and everything. And so we're like, oh, let's go check that place out. It just wasn't the vibe. Like the water was cold. Like it was colder because there was more coverage because there was trees everywhere.
Oh. Yeah. And
it was just like the energy was so dead. It was like old people and kids playing. I was like, can we go back to the other pool? Like, there's also more bars over there. And then on Tuesday, there was the next party. And so 2 of the parties started at 2:30 in the afternoon. 2 of them started at 6:30 in the evening. So the Tuesday one was at 2:30. I was like, okay, like I'll give it a chance. I'll go to this one. I don't want to, but we'll go to it. And so we go in there, and I'm like, oh, wow, this is not quite as much of a club as I expected. Like, this is actually nicer. Go get a drink at the bar. I'm like, okay, like, finish the drink, we'll go in the pool, because the lower pool had foam launchers.
Oh.
So like when the beat dropped during the song, they would just shoot foam into the pool. Like that looks kind of fun. Like we'll go in there for a little bit. Get in. Fantastic. It was actually so much fun. I was like, wow, if clubs were like this, I'd have a great time. And then it hit where we left because we all got soap in our eye.
Ooh.
So the point where we couldn't see because there was so much foam in the pool that the water was like partially soap. I was like, guys, we gotta leave because I can't see shit.
You gotta just that the entire
time. Literally it was like a fuck, because also it was me, Abby, and Kyla. We all wear glasses. So we get it and we like shoo, right behind the glass. I'm like, oh fuck. So I like dig it out. It was so much fun.
Man, the soap in our eyes hurt so much fun, guys.
It was so much fun, but like when the soap would hit the eyes, you'd be like, okay, now it's time to get going. So like we would the first day we went right under the foam launchers to get like covered, but then because we went to the other 3, we would stay off to the sides. So, like we would get like foam on our shoulders, but nothing in the eyes. 'Cause, like it's more fun to be able to hang out here longer without having to go in. But that was a really good time. And then like it wasn't the whole day. Like it was like 2:30, so it was really fun, and it was like very much was like a pool party. And like we get in, and so they have the exotic dancers up in like the cages, like dancing. I was like, I was not expecting this. And then they have people coming out dressed as firefighters with like, you know, like the weed whacker backpacks where they have like, it's full of the chemicals, like pump up and they spray, coming around and spraying people with water. And then they have girls coming around with water guns full of like alcohol where they're doing shots into people's mouths. And so like I was like, okay guys, let's go do that. Damn, they have good accuracy. Literally straight in the back of my mouth the entire time. I was like, they like walked away. I was like, I'm gonna cough.
Whoa, tequila?
No, it was like lemon something. It was like something lemony. It was actually really good.
So it wasn't like it's just a straight fucking shot of just, oh, burns. It was like,
if it had been straight tequila right into the back of my throat, I think I would have coughed.
I was gonna say
like that. I just would not have been expecting that. But it was really fun. We like did all that. We went to some of the different restaurants on the resort. They had like an American one. We went to that one twice. The first time we went, so bad. We went like because the dinner starts at 5:30. And so it's like, oh, you go there at 5:30, so you make sure you get a table because they can get really busy. So we went to the American place, and the food just wasn't great. Like they had like buffalo wings, not buffalo. They came out and they were like barbecue, like hickory barbecue. I was like, this is not good. The burgers were okay. The fries were really bad. It was crazy because the fries at the buffet for the first couple of days, really bad. But down by the infinity pool, they had another place. Those fries were like perfect. So we would get our fill of fries there while we were at the pool, and then we go and like I'm avoiding the fries for dinner. And so yeah, the food at the place wasn't great. It was like our lowest place. We went to the Italian restaurant, which turned out to just be an Italian buffet. So it was just like
buffets, man.
It was the same as the buffet, just like more pasta and stuff. I was like, this is fine, but like, because it's being produced for a buffet, it's not being seasoned as well as it could have been. So I was like, this is kind of disappointing. I went to the steakhouse. That was good. It was actually like you order stuff. I'm not a big steak guy. So we like got it. I was like, wow, this is fun. But we mostly just stuck to the buffet because it was just like easier. Yeah. We could go whenever we wanted. Because also, if there wasn't a party, they would do like a performance in the stage area at 9:00. Oh. So if you go in for dinner at 5:30, you're not going to get changed to go back into the pool. So it's like, what do we do for the next 3.5 hours? Or like 2.5 hours until the show starts? So we ended up going for dinner like 7:00 later on. Okay. The shows were interesting. No, actually, I have some photos. So the first show was...
It's going to be Liam butt naked in a pool.
No. So the first show was ABBA. So they came out like dressed up as ABBA.
Oh, I was like... The ABBA?
No, like they came out dressed up like that. It was like,
I'd like to imagine that ABBA actually just shows
ABBA was actually there.
Resorts.
It was not great.
'Cause you are the dancing queen. Yeah.
Like they had costume changes and stuff.
Oh, word.
But they were very pitchy. Like they were pitchy. Like they were trying to sing higher than they should have been. I was like, okay, that's not great. But it was really fun. And then the second night was the Michael Jackson show. Oh my gosh, that was fun.
Oh no.
It was scary.
Scary?
Yeah, where's the freaking photo? Yep, found it. So it was one person dressed up as Michael, and I'm convinced that they were lip syncing. Not bad. Because I think it was really good, but the dancing was on point.
Was it all in Spanish? Or?
No, it was all in English.
Fuck. Brother, that's how someone dressed up as Michael Jackson. That is Michael Jackson. He never died. He just went to Mexico.
Like it was kind of terrifying to see that. I was like, oh shit. Also, you guys are if you're seeing the video version, you're watching it on screen. Yeah. But like he hit it. I was like, this is really impressive, but also completely terrifying to look at.
Did you sing Billie Jean's Not My Lover?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Like all the hits. It was really good. Thriller was super cool because there was like Michael and then like backup dancers.
Oh shit.
And so it's like Michael up on stage, and then we hadn't realized, but people started like walking, and they were like dressed up as zombies in the audience. I was like, oh, that's kind of scary. That's sick. Like that's sick. That was like really good. I was like, that was a great show. And then we went on our tour of Cabo, the two cities, which was super fun. Then getting stranded in San Jose, which Cabo is split up into like two cities. There's Cabo San Lucas and then Cabo San Jose. I might be completely wrong with the names. So we did the first one, which is where our resort was, and then we go to the second city, which is like where the airport was. And so we did like this chocolate tasting, and then our driver of like the tour van comes up and goes, "Hey, I gotta take this family back to the resort. Like, I'll be back in half an hour," because their resort was luckily in San Jose. So it was 12 minutes from the chocolate place. We're like, "Oh, no, it's okay. Like, we'll check out right now and then we're good." And he goes, "Oh no, like they want to leave right now." So they leave, come back, and we find out later on the drive, they were the first ones picked up. And the van was super hot all day because the AC wasn't working. The driver would turn on the AC, and one of the ladies in that group, because it was like grandparents and a granddaughter, the grandma would turn off the AC every time the driver tried turning it on. And was like kind of rude to the driver the entire morning. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be fantastic." And at the chocolate place, she destroyed the bathroom. Like, it was out of order. Because one of the other guys in the group went to go use it because she had just come out. And he's like, "Oh, the door's locked. Like, is there a key?" And they're like, "Oh, sorry, sir. The bathroom's out of order." And I was like, "Oh, what did she do to it to break it?"
Oh my God. Shit so hard the ceramic cracks.
I guess so.
Damn.
But yeah, she like demanded that they get taken back. So the driver left.
Wow.
We're like, "Oh, okay." So we just like kind of stranded, waiting, because literally we had checked out before they were even gone.
Damn.
But like they left, so I was like, "Okay, this sucks kind of." But we finished and then we did the drive back. It was really fun, but because of that, we were supposed to get back by 4:30 at the latest. We got back to the resort at 7.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Wait.
Like we were running behind as is, but then with that, everything with that, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like that.
2.5 hours.
Yeah. So that was like a long day.
That reminds me of my favorite, like one of my favorite memories on holidays. We me and Ma. Sorry to derail. I was just thinking about this. Me and Ma went to Legoland. I can't remember where. One of the states with Disneyland.
California.
California. Yeah, that's how. Because I was thinking of Disney World as well, but that's Florida.
Yeah, no,
so
Legoland in San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was in California, and we were going to Legoland. They had like a charter bus for us, and it was literally just me and my mom on the bus, just the two of us.
Oh, that's crazy.
And the bus driver was driving, and Ma was chatting with him, and all of a sudden he goes, "Yeah, we'll pick up one more family, and then we're heading down." And then all of a sudden he gets a call, and he goes, "Yeah, I'm looking at the highway. I'm not going to be there for like 3 hours. They're going to have to find their own way." And he gets off the radio and goes, "Well, taking you guys to Legoland." So it was literally just the two of, I got run up and down that bus. I was like a little kid.
Yeah.
I was running up and down the bus.
That's sick.
Because like the guy's like, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. I don't give a fuck." And Mom's like, "Well, okay." And I was like,
that's crazy.
And then it was so funny because Mom was like, "Yeah, so we'll be done by like so and so time." He goes, "You sure?" Mom was like, "Yep, we'll be here waiting for you." He goes, "Okay." So we did Legoland, then we came back and we were there like 4:30 or something like that. He comes back around, he goes, "Oh my God, you guys were here and ready for 4:30." And Mom's like, "I told you." We got on the bus, all just us again. He drove us back. It was a fucking greatest
That's
time.
sick.
I was just thinking about that, just getting driven by.
No, it was because it was like a 15 like seat van.
Oh, okay.
And so, but we like booked the excursion through like the Sunwing like representatives, really nice guys.
Okay.
And so we get up that morning. We're there waiting, and I'm like, "Oh, this is not gonna be fun because it's just us." Like, I don't want a private tour. Like, I don't want a private tour. Please don't. And then we get in the van, and there's other people. I'm like, "Oh, thank God." But the reason it took so long to get back was because of that 30-minute delay. We got on the I don't know what they call it, but like the highway during rush hour.
Oh.
Going between cities. So the 50-minute drive as is now took like an hour and a half.
Oh.
And like he had to drop off at 2 other resorts along the way. And so one of them was on the other side of the highway, so he had to take like the under road, but then he had to get back to the other side to go back.
Oh.
It was really fun, and he was really nice and like apologetic for the delays and everything, and like how the family was.
Did he comp you your whole trip for that?
No.
I think he should have.
No.
I think he should have comped the entire flight. Well, actually, no, they should have comped the flight. That's another thing that they should have comped.
Don't worry, we're getting there. But that was really fun. And then one of the nights was the white party. It's like you dress up as white in all white.
You don't even have to dress up, my friend. You don't have to dress up.
And it was really funny because this was a 6:30 p.m. party.
Yeah.
And so we're eating dinner, and I go, "Oh, this party's gonna suck." And so everyone's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because most people don't realize it's a pool party." Because I'm looking as people are walking around in like white suit, all white suit, and a white dress. I'm like, they don't realize it's a pool party. Like, it's not like a dance like club. Most of the area is a pool. So I'm like, okay, we're going, but like, this is gonna be weird. Show up, literally, there's like walls of people, like 3 people thick, all around because they're not dressed for the pool. So like, this is so awkward. So go get drinks at the bar, get into the pool, and we had like, because Calv would like participate in like the game activities at the pool during the day.
Okay. Can't drink, so I had to do something.
So they would do like water polo, and then they did underwater swim as far as you could. And he's a lifeguard, so that's part of one of the skills. So he made it across the whole pool, which is as far as you can get. So his prize was a champagne shower for the party. Which I was like, damn, that really sucks. But so he gives this to us. So we go get it. And so it's literally a bottle of champagne in the gun that you shake it at the people in the pool.
I'm sorry, this is so funny that Cal wins fucking alcohol.
He goes, wins, and they're like, Liam, why didn't you do that? I'm like, guys, I was 6 drinks deep. That was not a good idea for me to go try to do underwater swim across the pool. If I stop moving, no one's gonna jump in for me. They don't have lifeguards on the pool. So he gets that. He's like, yeah, you guys can use it at the party. I'm like, oh, thanks. We use it. I'm like, that was like really fun. I would not have paid for that, but that was really fun. I'm glad we got it for free. And then we get in the pool, and we're like vibing. I'm like, this is so awkward because there's people all around just watching and like filming the party. I'm like, go get changed, because there's 3 resorts, and so ours is the party resort. Yeah. Then the other 2 can come to our resort. We can't go to theirs. Wow. So they were coming to our resort for the parties, but they're just like all standing on the sides in like white. And I was like, can you guys like stop staring and taking videos? And now it's time for one of the big things. The whole trip we've been there, we saw this one guy all the time around, with a hat, big beard, and a camera on like a gimbal, walking around talking. We're like, what the frick? And so I'm like, oh, he's a content creator. And everyone else like, no, he's not. Like, he's like a travel blogger. I'm like, no, he's a content creator on like TikTok or something. And so on the Friday, my mother goes to talk to him while I'm getting drinks. And so she's like, I'm going to go ask him. And she's like a couple drinks deep. So she's like, I'm like, oh, because like we see him and he goes, oh my gosh. And then he goes, I feel like he's stalking us. My mother goes, I'm going to go talk to him. Like, she seems kind of fired up. Maybe she didn't get that Abby was joking about the stalking us thing. He's not actually stalking us. He is a content creator, because I found his TikTok account. Really? Uh-huh. And one of the most, and he was live streaming the parties and everything. So it was really funny because we'd be sitting at dinner and I go, how do you guys think the party's going? So I pull up his stream and go, oh, it's dead. Because he's sitting there at the party streaming, and then he got banned from TikTok Live. By the way, I can live stream on TikTok now. Wow. Yeah.
Well, you got what? Protected B information? The fuck? Why do you get?
I don't know. I literally I opened TikTok last week and it was like, congratulations, you can now go live. I was like, oh, so he's actually live at the moment. This is the main pool.
He's still there?
Yeah, he's still there. He's there for 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
But I wanted to show you.
It's a lot of fun. It's the jungle party.
It's a jungle party. It's a jungle party.
He took a video of "Don't Stop Believin'" playing at the white party, which, because the pool is so dead, you can see me in the pool.
Oh, you gotta show me.
So just wait. It's a little bit later in. So this is what the party was like. But do you see how many people are just standing there?
Oh, that's weird.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I'm wearing black.
To the all white. I didn't have to even look.
Yeah, because you can see my ass dancing.
Dude, that's so funny.
But yeah, so
I see you, Abby, your mom, and
that's Kyla.
Is that Kyla?
Yeah.
It's so fucking blurry. I cannot tell.
Know. But it's so funny because she goes and talks to him and he's like, yeah, I got a bunch of followers off of streaming at the uploading this one TikTok of the white party. And I was like, oh, we were at the white party. You were recording. And so I was like, I have to find it because you've been recording all week. I want to know if I'm in these.
One guy just fell fucking in.
Yeah. So
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, they're not strippers. They're just exotic dancers.
Yeah. Like, because when we first walked by the neon party, it looked like they were like they had like boas, but I thought it was like a shirt they had taken off. We were so far away. I was like, oh, they have strippers in the party.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so like it was really fun.
It's so funny because nobody looks like they're having like that good of a time.
Yeah. Everyone on the side, that was like the most awkward part, is no one looked like they were having a good time.
I can count on one hand the people I'm like, they're actually dancing and vibing to this.
Yeah. It was mostly just people like standing on the side watching.
Someone almost made out.
Yeah. Oh, that was really awkward. Actually, he was at this party. I don't think he got it. But this one girl, she was cause like
they're arguing now. Oh, that's not good. They're not making out. Nope. She made like a small dick gesture. Sorry. Sorry. You took my phone. I was watching the party, man.
But the
sorry.
So like the foam is like soap. So like as you get covered in it, you get like slippery.
Yeah.
And so this girl, and I thought she was like with her friend and their boyfriends. Nope, not her boyfriends. She was just dancing up with any of the guys. Because she started dancing up the guy that her friend was with. I was like, oh, that's crazy to dance up with your friend's boyfriend. And they was just, I was like, oh no, you guys are here together, but you're not with any of the guys. Yeah. But she was like falling out of her like swimsuit because she was so like soapy. And I was like, I feel so bad because she would go dance with some guy and come back and she'd be like holding it up with her friend tying. I was like, you guys, you don't have to stand in the soap. But then there was people making out, like full on. The girl was up, like wrapped legs around him, making. I was like, that is crazy to do in the party pool.
That's wild. At the white party pool party.
Exactly.
God, get your shit together.
But that was really fun. But I was like, I had to go find his account just to see.
I can't believe he cut you so perfect. It's so funny because you can see you so clearly.
I know. That's the thing. I was like, don't stop believing. I was like, I wasn't in the foam there. I remember that part of the party. Frick, I'm going to be caught, like, clearly.
Also, did you not catch the fucking memo? White party.
Okay, I didn't know the
black shirt.
I didn't know the parties before we got there. I don't own any white swim shorts, and I wasn't like bringing like a white T-shirt, so I brought like other shirts.
You should have just stripped down, dude. Pasty white ass.
Crazy part was it was actually really cold in the evenings.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I was like, I'm not going to this party getting soaking wet and then walking back to the room shirtless because that's freezing. But no, the party was really fun, and then we would just like kind of chill, spend the days, and we met this one guy. Like he kept talking to my parents. And he kept telling us, like, oh, yeah, like, order this dirty monkey drink. It's so good. It's the best drink ever. And I was like, oh, that sounds good. Like, I'll try something new. So I'd go get it. And I'd come back and go, that's the nastiest thing I've ever had. Because he's like, yeah, like, it's like banana and chocolate. And, like, this tastes like fucking coffee. And he goes, oh, that's not a dirty monkey then. I'm like, okay. So I go and I order a chocolate monkey. Same thing. It's just got chocolate sauce in it. I'm like, that's not at all what this is. Find his account. One of the videos, he's talking about how he doesn't drink, but he's been drinking these chocolate bananas, and they're deadly. I go and order one. It's that fucking drink this guy's been talking about all week. I'm like, why do you say dirty monkey? It's not dirty monkey. So I had him like, wow, that was good. Not as good as he thought it, as he was saying it was. I'm good with the one, and then we moved on. But yeah, and like they poured heavy because of like it's all inclusive, and they use like cheap liquor, so they're pouring heavy. So Ali got really drunk.
I guess when you don't have to do a fucking end count on it, you just pour.
Exactly. But it was really funny because Abby, like, we're like fine, we're vibing. We're like going back up to the room to chill. And so I grabbed a plate of fries. I'm like, I wouldn't mind like some fries to vibe with before dinner. We get up there, we talk to my parents, we go into the room, and I like put the key down, and I go to put my towel in the bathroom, and I come back, and she's leaned against the wall, and she's like, these fries are so good. I'm like, Abby, are you drunk? And she's like, yeah. I was like, you were doing a really good job hiding it until we're here. And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh, okay. And then she made it her plan to get me drunk because I have a really high tolerance, so I don't get drunk. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna do that much. And so at like in Cuba, the last all inclusive, I got kind of drunk because the swim bar was different because in the Mexico, the swim bars are separate pools.
Mm.
So you have to get out of the pool to walk to it because I'm not going to go sit in those pools because they're nasty and they're packed. But in Cuba, it was in the main pool. So we would just be swimming across the pool to them. And by the end of the week, the bartenders knew us and liked us. And we would just sit there and they would know our drinks. So I would like drink and then I'd finish it and there'd be another one waiting for me.
Oh my God.
And they would do like this much, like, because I was drinking rum and cokes, this much rum, this much Coke.
Oh my God.
And I was like, yeah, like, no, I'm going to get drunk off that.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, Liam, you're going to get drunk tomorrow. I was like, okay. Like, I'm not, but okay, if you want to get me drunk. Didn't happen. She's like, okay, tomorrow it is. I'm like, I'm still not going to get drunk, but okay. And then I was getting most of the drinks, and I went to a different bar than we'd been going to all week. She was pouring so heavy. It was kind of nasty. Like, I went and sat down because it was while I was looking for his account. I'm sitting there like, Liam, come back to the pool. I was like, yeah, because I need a minute. Like, what's wrong? I'm like, I just feel like way too out of it for how little I had. Like, I need a second. But yeah, it was really fun. And then Friday, we had to go meet with our Sunwing reps, like the guys that were on the resort, to check in to figure out what time we had to be back to get on the bus to go to the airport. And so they're like, oh yeah, so bus is gonna leave at 11:50, so we have to be like here in the theater area 11:20 with your bags, be fully checked out and everything, be good to go. We're like, okay, sick, sounds great. And so there was the plane crash in Ontario like Monday last week. So Toronto, their airport was closed. So all these people who were supposed to be leaving for Toronto were getting delayed and canceled. And so there's people that were there, they were supposed to leave on Thursday, that were still there Saturday. And so it's like, whatever, this is fine. Go to sleep. Wake up Tuesday morning or Saturday morning, because you would text me on Friday and be like, what time are you guys going to be back?
Yeah.
Wake up Saturday morning.
I was counting the seconds, man. I wanted
to text my parents being like, don't leave until we're back. Like, we'll be back soon. And then leave all your bags, bring your keys. And then don't even close your bags, bring your keys. And so we're like, oh, the flights got delayed. Thinking like an hour or two. Fucking 12 or 14 hours. We were supposed to leave at 2:30 Saturday. We got delayed until 4:30 in the morning Sunday morning. And so I'm like, fuck. So that's why I text you like, hey, we're not going to be back.
Yeah. Oh, and you send the text and you're like, I'll be back by like 8:30. I'm like, fuck, okay, I'll be able to, I'll leave work, I'll feed the dogs, I'll give them the meds, and I'll just head home. Well, yeah, see, that works. That was
the thing. I was like, it's not like it's going to make much change because you're working nights anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like, you'll just, like, don't expect us for 8:30, but like if you go to work and then don't come back in the morning, it'll be fine.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll come back, I'll feed the dogs and everything. If I catch you guys there, I catch you guys there. Whatever.
Exactly. I was like, okay, like, chill. We do that, we have breakfast. They're like, yeah, like, we're leaving, so we have our shuttle at midnight. Because, of course, it's an hour drive to the airport. Yeah. I'm like, okay, like, fine, we'll do the whole day. So we get changed, we go in the pool. Or we go back to the room and just chill. I'm like, I'm not really wanting to get in the pool again. Like, I've spent 7 hours in the pool every single day this week. I'm just kind of want to chill right now. Take a nap, chill, whatever. Go down in the pool for a little bit. And as we're laying down there having lunch, my dad texts being like, hey, head into the front desk. Meet you guys at the pool. My mother goes, uh-oh. So while she leaves to go catch him, me and Abby look and we're like, oh, fuck. And this is like 2:30 in the afternoon. So it's been like not even 5 hours. Delayed again to leaving at 6:30 Sunday night. I was like,
a 25-hour delay.
I was like, you have to be kidding.
Yo.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, because I got in a string of texts of, hey, sorry, I hope you can watch the dogs for an extra day. We're not leaving till the morning.
Yeah.
3 o'clock or whatever. We'll be back by 8:30. Hey, real sorry. Change to 6 p.m. Hope that's okay. LMAO, sorry. Wasn't exactly what you said, but it was fairly close.
Yeah. And I was like, frick. And so at that point we're like, sorry, if they were so chill with delaying us 26 hours, and there's still people here waiting to leave from Thursday, it's not that unlikely that we'll get delayed again. So like we have to call work because of course Monday nights, me, Abby, and Cal are all scheduled. So it's not like it's just like a one of us being like, oh, we can't make for the shift. It's 3 of us.
Oh my god.
Of the 7 staff that are working Monday nights, it's 3 of us. I was like, we gotta give them some heads up.
Yo, yeah.
So we, like, while I texted you, Abby texted her bosses, be like, hey guys, we should be back 10:30 Sunday night. However, we've been delayed 26 hours in the past 5 hours. There is a very high likelihood that we may be delayed again. And so we're just chilling, waiting by the pool, waiting for it to happen. But it was funny because when they talked to the Sunrep guys in the morning, they're like, don't hold your breath. You're not leaving in the morning. And my dad was like, yes, we are. And then he goes, damn, they were right. We weren't leaving in the morning. So we're like, okay, like we actually hung out, whatever. And then Cal was like, oh, you guys can go to the neon party. And I was like, oh. Like, I'm not feeling it. Because also, it's going to be the same as the white party. It'd be people standing on the side just staring because, of course, people don't go to the evening parties not realizing it's a pool party. So we just chilled, went to the show, or the Thursday night, sorry. Forgot about the best show that we saw. It was called the Crazy Marathon, and we were this close to skipping it.
Wow.
Because we had dinner, like, who actually wants to go to the Crazy Marathon? No one, right? Let's just go back to the room and chill. Like, we'll just watch movies and hang out. But we went, and we're like, okay, we'll go see. And it was the best one because it was just them going through and like doing like a song from like a bunch of artists. Like they weren't singing it, they were like dancing to it and everything.
Wow.
And it was really good because one of the guys kept cross-dressing.
Hell
So like they do like single ladies, and so he's up there and he's going, and my dad leads over and goes, is that a girl? I was like, no, that's a dude. And it's like, oh, okay, like it makes
lady
sense.
boy.
And then the wig flies off. And it's like, yeah, it's a dude. But like he was rocking, like he was good.
Hell yeah.
But like it was really funny because it was me, Abby, my dad, and I think Kyla in one row, and then my mother and Calvin in the next row, and then there was 2 other people that were sitting. And one of the girls kept leaning over to my mother going, is that a girl? It was so funny. And then they did a Freddie Mercury song.
Oh.
Came out.
Why do you say Freddie Mercury, not Queen?
Because that's what it was on the screen.
Really?
Yeah, it came out. Massive bulge.
Word.
You ready? Do you see it?
Brother, how could I not?
Yeah.
Did you see it? Brother, that's all I can see. Oh, he fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, he fixed it. Oh.
But
Did you see? Are you putting it up on screen right now?
Yeah, it was on screen.
Did you see it, my ass? What else was I supposed to look at? Like,
But it was so funny. And the show finished, and I was like, they have to advertise that show better because that was the best show that they've done. Like, that was so entertaining. But yeah, so we finished that. And then the last show we went to was called The Mexican Show. We didn't stay for that one. It started out really good, and then it turned into they would do the same exact thing just in different clothing.
oh.
And I was like, "Oh. Okay, well, I'm tired as is." And I'm falling asleep, and those chairs crazy uncomfy.
Ugh.
So like we're going to go. Woke up Sunday, we're like, "Okay, we're chilling." Go and check out at like 11:30 because we got to. Because if you don't check out by noon, you get charged for an extra day.
Oh yeah.
And so they cut off the bands because like they're really strict with the bands. Because like if you have a pink band, you're an adult, so you can drink. If you sell it or anything and you get caught, it's $25,000 fine. Yeah.
Better
So
sell
they go
that shit for 26,000. You know.
Yeah, so they go and cut off the bands and everything, and then they give us this card being like, yeah, they've checked out everything, but they can still hang around. Got on the bus, got to the airport. Airport was nice. And because of the delay, we check our bags, and then we get given vouchers for $20 for a meal.
Wow, $20.
Yeah, but I'm like, oh, it's like 20 US. So like, oh, like this is great. We go and there's a food court. I'm like, there's a Subway. It'd be like $9. So, we can use one voucher for 2 subs and then something else. Guess how much it fucking was?
Wait, hold on. Do you just get a sub, like a foot long sub,
A foot long sub.
meal, or just a
Just a
foot?
sub.
15 USD.
19.
Wow.
Couldn't get a meal because it was that much. Like we literally paid. I was like, holy crap.
That's insane.
Like 19 USD for a foot long sub.
My God. I used to get a 6-inch meal for like $11 Canadian.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because they had a Sparrows, like the pizza place.
Yeah.
And it was actually kind of scary. It was $32 for a 2-slice combo.
Oh my God.
US. I was like, you're joking. Because I was doing the calculations. I was like, this is kind of insane. Like, the voucher's literally for one meal. Like, it's not like you can use it like, oh, like, we'll use one voucher for subs and then you'll use one voucher for, like, dessert or, like, drinks from Starbucks. Things were crazy expensive.
I hated when airlines did that.
Yeah.
Where they're just like, don't worry, we'll comp you a meal. And it's like, you mean the breadcrumbs? You're comping me breadcrumbs?
Yeah. No, because I was like, oh, $20. Like, that's going to go a long way if it's 20 US.
Mm-hmm.
No. Like, I could have got, if I was in the US, $20 would have actually taken me to 2 subs.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Not in good old Mexico.
Yeah. So now going back to our tour day, there was some like time for shopping.
Mm.
And so we did this tequila tasting.
Mm.
And we're like going through, I'm like, oh, this is like kind of nasty. And then we get to this last one and he's like, yeah, this is vanilla. So good. It doesn't taste like alcohol. And he's like, yeah, it's a 3-pack. So he pulls out the almond flavor and lets us try. I'm like, oh, this is really good. And we're like, it says chocolate in this flavor. Can we have that one? So we bought 2 of those. Because they were really good.
Hell yeah.
Like, honestly, if I gave you a shot, you could not tell me that it was alcohol.
Probably couldn't.
But it was really good. And then that day I decided on what I wanted as my souvenir, which was a Juan Deere shirt.
Which is what you're wearing right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, show off that ass.
I was actually showing off the back of the shirt.
I was talking about the donkey. So.
Oh, I thought you were complimenting me, but I was like, yeah, because they had this at the resort in the shop there, but it was so expensive.
Mm.
It was like $25 for the shirt at the resort, US. So like, I'll go and like I'll find it in one of the because we left because that place was also expensive, and we went to the city square in San Jose, which has a bunch of those like smaller shops where like they do like mostly cash, where like they'll set the price.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, great. I'm gonna find one of these shirts. Like they're gonna be somewhere around there because we were finding them for like $20, which valid. And I'm like, okay, I have to find like I'm looking for something for Cameron.
Oh.
Because like I want to get you something as a thank you for house sitting.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
And I was like, I've seen before that they have some really sick Pokemon stuff. So I went looking, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I was like, why the frick do they not have the Pokemon? Like, cause they've had such cool like statues and stuff.
Oh.
And like,
Dude.
like because they have like the Mexican animals where like they have like all the symbols and colors written, like all of them.
Yeah.
But they would do them like with Pokemon instead of like just like regular animals.
Oh
like,
shit.
But I couldn't find them anywhere. And we go in this one store, and I'm like, look, I'm like, holy shit, I found Pokemon stuff. And he goes, Mexican pop figures. Yeah, we have they're like clay statues.
Oh, Mexican pop.
That's what he was calling them. I was like, Casey, he's like, yeah, we have like a deal with this lady. Like we sell them. I was like, sick. Like, how much? Because they were like closer to mini. They were like between mini pop figures and like regular size.
Yeah.
It's like this is perfect. And he goes, oh yeah, 1,200 pesos.
Okay, I'm not good with currency. What's 1,200 pesos? Is that like $120?
So 800 is $56 US.
That's like $75.
Yeah, and I was like, holy fuck. And he's like, yeah, no, I'll give you a deal. 2 for, what did he say? 2 for 3,000. Or, no, sorry, because it was 1,200. 2 for 2.
I was just he charged you an extra 600 pesos.
2 for 2,000 is what he said. And I was like, I don't think we're gonna do this.
That's like $120.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think we're doing this. Like, so we walk out. I'm like, I hope we find something else. But while we walk around, like, I can't justify $75.
If you bought those for me, I would actually beat your ass.
Yeah.
That is-
That's the thing. I was like, I will give him the extra money to buy Pokemon cards. Like, I was looking for, like, I've seen them before for, like, $8.
yeah.
Like, the little Mexican Pokemon. That's what I was looking for. I was like, they don't even look that nice. And there also doesn't say anything about, like, San Jose or, like, Cabo or anything. Like, I was like, let me find someone better. So we go looking, and we're, like, going in and out of all these shops.
Mhm.
And so we find this shirt. I'm like, oh, like, how much for the shirts? And one place like, oh, $40. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not looking for anything else, because if you're selling shirts for $40, you're not going to sell stuff for reasonable prices.
Man, these motherfuckers, they saw your white pasty ass and they're like, oh, he's a tourist. We getting his ass today.
So I ended up finding, obviously I found the shirt at this place.
Yeah.
But I want to give you the second of the 2 souvenirs I bought you.
Oh, you bought me 2.
So I bought you 2. This one, I
Aw.
bought this one at the airport
Okay.
because I was like, I like didn't find anything else I liked in the shops, but I was like, I wanted to get something kind of cool.
Okay.
So this is for you.
Hold on, I gotta put this down. Oh. Oh, that's sick. That's really sick. That's like it's a whale keychain. Because
Yeah.
you said you saw whales too
Yeah.
at the resort. Oh, that's
So
sick.
I was kind of sick, and I was like, that's
Oh, it's a little sticky.
it had like the sticker on it.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it was just sticker residue.
I was like, did you?
No.
Did you give me another? Is that the first souvenir?
No. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
So yeah,
Yeah.
it was surprising because the airport gift shop that I got that from actually had the most reasonable prices for souvenirs I'd seen.
The airport had the reasonable prices.
That's crazy. Yeah, because like the food court was so expensive, and I'm like, I have $30 US. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford anything. And I go in and like, and they tell me the price. I'm like, really? Because I go in, like, everything's in pesos. I'm like, so they tell me the price. I'm like, and how much is that in US? So yeah, but now the first souvenir I got you.
Oh, okay.
So we're walking down the street,
Okay. You got a
and I'm
story
like,
behind it.
we have like 5 minutes before we're supposed to be back at the van, and I haven't found anything for you. As we're walking down, I look in the window of the shop, and I'm like, that's hilarious. I should buy that for Cameron. And Emmy goes, oh yeah, it'd be so funny. My dad goes, okay. And he walks in the store, and I go, oh, I was joking. Because it was, I'll show you a picture. I didn't get this for you, but this is what brought me into the shop.
Okay.
Um,
Also, why does it say BC on here?
Baja California is the state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I know Wales are also in BC, but I didn't know they were connected like that.
No, Cabo is in Baja California, which is the state
Gotcha.
or the province. I forget what they call it. But yeah, so we go in, and so this is what I saw in the window, except the cork was not on the top of the head; it was between the legs.
Of course it was. Oh my god, that's just for the viewers that can't see that. When
I actually can't. I'm sorry,
You
guys.
can't even
I can't.
put
I
this
can't
up.
put a picture. Up.
It's literally just a naked lady.
But she had a cork between her legs. And
That's
so
just-
I thought it was super funny because I'm like, if Cameron would ever use it, he'd have to uncork it. And there's two legs between, like.
You're a sick man.
And so we go in there. I was joking,
You're sick.
but I was like, I see like a bunch of, because like all the shelves are covered in like the kind of souvenir stuff I was looking at.
Oh yeah.
So we go in there and I see the shirt. I'm like, oh, sick.
It's a shirt. It's a shirt.
And so my dad goes, oh, how much for the shirt? And they go, oh, like $20 or like $18. We're like, and he goes, and how much for that? And points at that one. And they go, 800 pesos. And he goes, okay. And I'm like, Dad, no. And then I was like, maybe not that one, but I think I thought this one would be funny.
Oh, you're talking about that shirt is the one you. Oh.
This shirt, yeah. And then that was what that's what we I ended up choosing.
Liam, is this so fake? It is.
It is a shot glass.
Wow, that is. that she is fully nude under there.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny.
That.
But that's that. Do you see why I thought I had to get you a keychain?
Yeah.
Because like that's funny, but I was like, I also want to get you something that like You are gonna get made fun of.
It's also extremely funny because I don't drink any kind of alcohol.
Yeah.
So now I just have a naked lady shot glass. That's just.
Yeah, but she's covered unless you lift it.
That's true. Thank God.
But I was like,
She's covering her face. I don't like. I feel bad about this. It feels like she's ashamed. And I'm like,
I thought it was
what
really
am I, a
funny.
white colonizer, Liam?
But I thought it was really funny. But I was like, I want to find something else. Because I bought it, I was like, that's perfect. And then we got to the airport, and I was like, I need to find something else for Cameron. Abby's like, oh, you don't think he'll like the shot glass? I'm like, I think he'll like the shot glass. I think maybe it's too much. I was like, I don't think it says Cabo on it. I think
It does not say Cabo.
Yeah,
It's just a naked lady.
I was like, yeah, like I feel like I want to give him something that he can actually show off to people without them looking at him weird. So she's like, okay. So I found the keychain. I was like, this is perfect.
Wow.
So there you go.
Oh God, that is.
And then I have one more.
One more.
Yep, these are for you.
Oh my God, Liam.
These are temporary tattoos.
Oh.
This guy was celebrating his birthday.
Cheers to 45 years.
His 45th birthday.
Really
And
cool.
so the ladies in the group with him wore one pieces with his face stretched on them, and then they went around and gave temporary tattoos out.
Wow.
So I thought I'd give them to you.
Thank you. I'm gonna put these on my dresser.
Yeah.
Cheers to 45 years.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's
Yeah.
actually me from the future.
Yeah.
That's me at 45.
But yeah. So thank you for house sitting.
Of course. Well, thank you for these gifts. I appreciate it. I'm very sad you couldn't find a Pokemon crest though. That would have been
I was
fun.
so.
That would have been so.
I
fun.
literally was like, I know I'm getting Cameron. Like the entire week, I was like, I know I'm getting Cameron. I'm gonna find him a Pokemon thing.
That would have been sick.
Yep. And then I didn't. I was like, how the frick do they not have anything? So.
Stupid.
I thought the chocolate was pretty funny.
Oh my God. How am I gonna bring this home to my mom?
Well, that's why you have the keychain, so you can just show her the keychain.
God. It's so funny because I don't even drink, so I don't have any use for this.
Well, I don't drink shots. I have shot glasses because like it's something you can always find somewhere. It's like they're just like easy souvenirs to get.
That's true. That's why everyone has shot glasses, just because they're so.
Well, yeah, I have literally shelves of shot glasses because that's just like an easy souvenir.
That's true.
I don't ever use them because like I don't do shots. But yeah.
So stupid.
I thought you'd like it.
It's hilarious. I love it. It's
Very, very glad. Very glad.
why they gave her a bush.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, what is this? And so I lifted it, I was like, oh.
Wow, hourglass figure and everything.
You're really studying it.
Oh, that's my gift. I have to.
I think we're gonna have different notes of the podcast next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kaylee, I'm so sorry. I love you. I promise. She's gonna make me smash this when I get rid of it now.
Just keep the blanket then.
Yeah, gotta like glue it to the legs.
So yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was the Mexico trip.
I do like this keychain though. This keychain's sick as hell.
See, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
It's also I also like that it's not like one of those ones where it's the same on both sides.
Yeah.
It's the front of the whale and the back of the whale.
I think I did a pretty good job. Anyways, did you want to open the envelope on the
Yeah.
podcast or?
No, let's open it on the podcast.
Okay.
So that was a Mexico trip. Well, I'm glad you had a good
that was a
time.
Mexico trip.
I didn't do much. I literally went to work. I worked at a rave while you were gone.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. It was boring. I was a busser. They did not meet my true purpose of
Oh.
being stalk. It's fucked up.
Oh, yeah, you talked about how you want to be the stalker.
Yeah.
Stalk.
Oh, I love being stalk at raves. It's so easy. I'm just gonna put the shot glass there.
Yeah.
No, stalk at raves is the easiest thing in the world. You just keep on giving the bars beer. Actually, it's water. It's always water because there's so much drugs going around.
Fair. See, that was the thing I was gonna look for was a new wallet for you. But I also couldn't find anything nice. That's the thing. The stores we went.
Unlike the shot glass, which is the pinnacle of nice.
Yeah. The stores we went to, I was just like, that's crazy. Like, how little they had.
That's so funny.
So yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I didn't do much during your trip. I was just counting the hours so I could play Helldivers again.
I get it.
I started a new show actually.
Oh, what show?
The Bear.
How is it?
You know what? First two episodes, I'm kind of into it.
Okay. So
I've seen like bits and pieces through Instagram and I liked it.
Yeah.
I watched the first 2 episodes and I like it. I also finished Star Wars Skeleton Crew.
oh, how was that? 'Cause
Boring as fuck.
yeah, I hadn't started it.
It's literally Goonies.
oh.
And literally everyone's like 5 out of 5 stars, just like Goonies. And I'm like, yeah, that's why it's 2 out of 5 stars for me. I was not a fan of the Goonies,
Fair.
but it's literally just the Goonies. It's like a bunch of kids
Oh.
get lost in space.
Oh.
And these pirates pick them up.
Oh.
And they're like, we live back home. And they're like, where the fuck's home? And they're like, we don't know. And they're like, how the fuck do you have this money? And it's like, oh, our home planet is at Aden. And they're like, that's not a real place. That's not fairy tale with Republic gold. And they're like, nuh-uh. And then
Oh.
it turns out like it's like a planet secluded away since the old Republic.
oh.
That's literally the story.
That sounds kind of stupid.
And like it was okay. Like I finished it, but
Yeah.
I never finished Ahsoka. Let's put it that way. I never finished
Oh,
Ahsoka.
wow.
I never finished Ahsoka, but I finished Star Wars Goonies. It wasn't bad. It was just all right. Like I was just also too the kid actors were very much kid actors.
Oh yeah.
You could very much tell that they're kids.
Mm-hmm.
Not their fault, by the way. They did the best they could.
I mean, they are actually kids.
They're
so-
genuine kids, and you could tell like they wrote them like kids, and that was the thing. They wrote them like kids. Like I believe that they were children.
Okay.
Issue was I didn't want to watch 4 children roaming the galaxy. I want to watch my clones. I want to watch.
Yeah.
I want to watch fucking
I want to watch.
Hardcase.
Yeah, I want to watch the clones.
I want to watch the clones fight and die in a pointless war.
Yeah.
But no, it was good. But I finished that. I started watching The Bear. I played Fallout 4. So bored I reorganized my entire settlement. So I sold like all the useless shit I had and like revamped
Nice.
my shit. It was horrible. I was so bored out of my mind here, Liam. I was going crazy.
Why didn't you play any of the Xbox games I have?
Oh, well, because I had to download them. I don't have room.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
I need to get like an external SSD.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Sigh. Anyways, I got some Pokemon cards for us to open.
All right.
So I got an order. No, I can't remember. I think I know which ones these are.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I'm
We
gonna
just-
wait. Hold on.
I just wanna.
Yeah.
Cameron Jansen.
Don't start reading off my address. Don't do this. Don't do this to me. Just give me the. Alright, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna rip this open. I'm gonna let you look through the cards.
Okay.
It'd be like getting nothing but hits. Bit embarrassing here.
Yeah. Do you want a knife?
Nope. I'm good. I got it. No way. There we go.
Yeah, you got it.
Nah, these are the ones I'm thinking of. All right. Oh. Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna let you open them. Take a nice look.
Promo Pass.
Yeah. Illustration rare, by the way. I think he threw in some bonus shit in there as well. So. Oh, there we go.
Okay. Promo Pass.
Yeah. Did he tape them together? What the? Why are they sticky?
Oh, because there's tape.
Oh.
Oh, and Muscarada.
Masquerade full art. Oh my god! Why did he tape them together like that?
Extra bonus.
Oh, that's my bonus card.
Bonus.
I bought 2 packs from this guy, so he gave me a bonus card. So I don't even know what that one is.
I don't either because it's.
Oh, well. Here, do you want me to pull it up? Here.
Okay. If everything is satisfactory, please take a moment to leave a positive review. And then you got a sticker.
Sweet. Oh my god, what the fuck did he do? I was gonna let you take these out, but I can't even get them out. What the fuck? Alright, these are the bonus cards.
Okay.
So I don't know what these even are.
Chin Pow.
Chin Pow EX?
EX.
Wow.
And Ariados.
Wow. That's... You know what? I don't know what I was expecting for a bonus. So that, you know what? I shouldn't complain. I should not complain.
Exactly. All right. We have Rapid Strike Urshifu V.
Ooh, wow. Hitty on the EX. Wow. Liam, it's like you're getting nothing but hits. This is crazy.
Crazy. Regieleki V. Greedent V.
I'm pulling up my eBay thing just to see.
Wow, I'm killing it with these hits.
You are killing it, man. Oh my god. You got a God Pack or something. God.
Frostmoth. Actually, one thing I saw while I was away,
Yeah.
on Instagram, I got recommended a video of this guy opening, I don't know what set it was, but it was God Back because it was all EV evolutions
Oh yeah.
and like illustration rares, I think.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, he spent like $25 on the pack,
Yeah.
and he made like $2,300.
Oh
off
yeah,
it.
he got one of the God Packs
Yeah,
with all the
and I was
yeah.
like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Flapple. Nope.
Oh.
Golurk V.
Very nice.
Ho V.
Oh, that one's actually I need. That one I needed.
Tapu Koko EX.
Wow. Oh my god, Liam. Hit after hit after hit.
It's like I got a gift for this.
Oh my god.
Single Strike Urshifu V.
My god, Liam. When do the hits end?
Musicot V.
Oh my god.
Greedent V.
Damn.
Passimian.
Wow.
Parasec.
Man, 2 trainer galleries in a row. That's insane.
Zacian V.
My god, just hit after hit.
Arceus V. And Deden EX.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
Look at me go.
Look at you go. Yeah, I bought these for like... I essentially bought them for these two.
Yeah,
The
wow.
Purple Bass and the Masquerade. I need them for my collection, so...
Yeah.
I had to buy them in the lot of 9, so I bought this one with the lot and then this lot.
Nice.
So.
How much did it set you back?
30.
Oh, that's actually not as bad as I was expecting.
No, it's... So... But then also, too, I got Hello, which I always appreciate.
Nice.
I always need those. I'm trying to build a set around that, so...
That's sick. That's sick.
Yeah, wow.
All right. Well, I think that's where we're gonna end today's episode.
Yeah, open some packs, talk about Mexico.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed, subscribe, drop a like, and we'll see you guys next week's episode.
Hell yeah, see you then.